And listen up, because greatness doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't show up sometimes or only when it feels easy. If you want to win, if you want to rise, you have to work always. Every day. No excuses, no breaks. This is not about talent. It's about the relentless hustle that never stops. It's the mindset that pushes past pain, past failure, past doubt. Today I'm going to share with you the ultimate comeback formula, the blueprint to rise when the world counts you out. Get ready to unlock your power and dominate your journey, because legends don't rest. They work always. Discipline over doubt when everything around you starts to shake. When voices begin to rise telling you that you're not enough, there's only one thing that keeps you steady: discipline. Doubt is loud. It's that whisper in your mind that grows into a roar if you feed it. But discipline is quiet. It doesn't shout, it doesn't beg for attention. It simply shows up every single day. Discipline is the reason you train when your body says stop. It's the force that pushes you beyond your limits when your mind is screaming for comfort. You can have all the talent in the world, but without discipline, you'll break under pressure. When doubt creeps in, people start to slow down, they hesitate, they second guess, but the disciplined ones, they don't even flinch. They trust the process. They've trained their minds to ignore the noise and execute, no matter what. Think about the moments you wanted to quit there. Early mornings, the sore muscle losses that left a scar. Doubt tells you it's not worth it. Doubt tells you it's not late. But discipline keeps moving forward. It's waking up with a purpose. It's repeating the routine even when results aren't immediate. It's training like you're number 2, even when the world says you're number 1. When you're disciplined, emotions don't control your decisions. You don't need motivation. You create it. Discipline turns weakness into strength and distractions into focus. It builds a wall between you and every excuse the world can throw at you. It's not sexy, and it's definitely not easy. But it's the foundation of every true comeback. People think confidence kills doubt, but confidence comes after discipline. First, you put in the reps. You push when no one's watching. You build a mental fortress through relentless consistency. And then, one day, the confidence rises, not from hype, but from knowing you've earned it. That's the secret doubt might visit. It might knock on your door in the quiet hours, but when it arrives, discipline is already there, working, moving, grinding. And doubt can survive where discipline leads. Obsession over comfort is the killer of greatness. It whispers, you've done enough, take it easy, you deserve a break. But obsession doesn't listen. Obsession has one voice, and it never says stop. When others are relaxing, obsession is working. When they celebrate small wins, obsession is chasing the next mountain. Obsession isn't about being busy. It's about being possessed by your purpose. It consumes you. It fuels you. It's not a 9-to-5 grind. It's 24/7 fire. Every step, every breath, every decision aligns with one mission: to be the best. Not to impress, but to dominate. Comfort is predictable. It's warm, It makes you feel safe. But nothing legendary ever came from comfort. If you want to rise, you have to sacrifice. That means missing parties, losing sleep, training when you're tired, studying when you're distracted. Obsession doesn't care how you feel. It only asks, how bad do you want it? The world praises balance, but those who rewrite history, they tip the scale. Obsession chooses pain over pleasure. It welcomes suffering because it knows. Pain sharpens, comfort dulls. The ones who are obsessed train like the broke, even when they're rich. They chase like they're unknown, even when the world knows their name. When you're obsessed, you don't count the hours. You don't ask for motivation. You don't wait for perfect timing. Every day is war. Every moment is opportunity. The gym, the field, the studio, the grind, it's not a place, it's a mindset. Comfort wants you to settle. Obsession wants you to shatter limits. Comfort cheers for average. Obsession demands excellence. When comfort says stop, obsession says again. That's how champions are born. Obsession is lonely. It's misunderstood. People will call you crazy. They'll say you're too intense. Say you're too intense. Let them talk. While they sleep, you evolve. While they rest, you rise. You don't need their understanding. You need your mission. And obsession is the fuel that never runs out. Most people give 60%, maybe 80% if they're hyped. Obsession gives 120%. Every single Single time. 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 There is no off switch, no half effort. No, I'll do it tomorrow. There's only now. There's only more. There's only next level. You can't fake obsession. It shows in how you walk, how you talk, how you work. How you work. You feel it in your bones. It drives your eyes. It controls your time. You don't have to say a word. Obsession speaks through your actions. And in the end, when the lights come on, when the world finally pays attention, they won't see the comfort you gave up. They'll see the greatness you are through obsession, through sacrifice, through the relentless pursuit of something bigger than you. Let the world chase balance. You chase greatness. Obsession is the only way. Legacy over likes in today's world. Everyone wants attention. They post, they shout, they perform for the cameras, all for a few seconds of applause, a few lines of praise, a few hundred likes. But likes fade. Legacy doesn't. You have to make a choice. Are you here to be liked, or are you here to be remembered? Chasing likes is easy. You do what people want. You play it safe. You follow trends. You please the crowd. But legacy? That's a different level. Legacy means doing what's right, not what's popular. It means sacrificing approval for purpose. It means staying true to your standard, even when the world doesn't understand this standard. Legacy isn't built on flashes. It's carved through consistency. Every day, every rep, every match, every performance, every moment, it adds to your story. Not the highlight reel that others see, but the full picture that defines who you are when the lights are off. That's what the real ones remember. When you chase likes, your identity becomes fragile. You rise and fall with public opinion. One bad performance and they turn on you. One mistake and they forget your name. But when you chase legacy, you build something they can't take from you. Something that speaks for itself. Something that lives longer than you. People who chase likes need validation. They need applause. But legacy doesn't ask for attention. It demands respect. Quietly. Unshakably say, isn't what you say This is what you leave behind. This is the work. It's the standards you refuse to drop, even when it hurt. It's how you carried yourself when things didn't go your way. Building legacy means making hard choices. It means saying no to shortcuts, even when they're tempting. It means training when you're tired, grinding when you're doubted, showing up when you feel invisible. It means focusing on the mission, not the moment. You'll be misunderstood. You'll be criticized. Because legacy builders don't follow the crowd, they lead. They compete at a level others can't even understand. They're not chasing fans, they're chasing immortality. Not in words, but in impact. Not in clicks, but in character. Your name, what does it stand for? What do people feel when they hear it? If it's just noise and hype, it disappears fast. But if it's built on work, discipline, and integrity, it lasts. That's the difference between being a trend and being a legend. Don't fall for that trap. Don't let the numbers fool you. Your journey isn't measured in likes, it's measured in legacy. In the way you train, the way you lead, the way you never sell. That's what the real ones. The world can scroll past your posts, but they can't scroll past your legacy. Not when it's real, not when it's earned. Pain into power, every champion has a scar. Some are visible, most are not. Most are not. But every single one learned to turn that pain into power. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your fuel. It's the fire that forges steel. It's the way that builds your strength. Most people run from pain. They avoid it. They complain. They shut down. But the greats, they lean in. They don't see pain as a sign to quit. They see it as a sign to push harder. Every disappointment, every failure, every betrayal, every loss, it doesn't break them. It builds them. Pain is the lesson. It teaches you things success never could. It strips away the lie. It reveals your limits and dares you to break them. When you're in pain, you find out who you really are. You find out what you really want. And if you channel it right, pain gives you clarity, focus, and fire that no comfort ever will. There will be moments that hurt more than you thought you could handle. Moments that make you question everything. You'll be doubted, underestimated, even humiliated. But you have a choice. You can let that pain define you or refine you. The choice is yours. Pain is a mirror. It shows you what needs to change. It shows you where you're weak. And that's a gift. Because once you see it, you can grow. You can get stronger. You can transform that hurt into hunger. That setback into strength. That failure into fuel. You don't become powerful by avoiding pain. You become powerful by enduring it, by rising with it, by using it. Every time you take a hit and keep going, you become more dangerous. Every time you're knocked down and stand again, you gain a weapon no one can take from you. Resilience. The most powerful version of you. It's not born from victory. It's born from pain, it's shaped in silence, forged in solitude, creating chaos. And once that version of you rises, nothing can break you, because you already faced the fire, and you didn't run. Let the pain come. Let it test you. Let it push you. And then take every ounce of it and put it into your work, into your grind, into your purpose. Let the pain make you precise. Let it make you focused. Let it remind you why you started and what you're willing to suffer for. This is the mindset. This is how champions are made. Not through comfort. Not through but through pain, transformed into unstoppable power. Work always, not sometimes there's a difference between working hard and living the work. Some people grind when they feel good, when the sun's out, when the motivation hits. They give effort when the mood is right. But if you want to reach the highest level, if you want to dominate your space, there's no room for sometimes. It's always. The greats don't clock in and out. They are always on. Always hunting, always preparing. When others take breaks, they go back to basics. When the season ends, their work begins. While everyone else is satisfied with being good, they are obsessed with becoming greater. They don't ask, when can I rest? They ask, where can I improve? There's no off-season for the truly elite. There's no pause button. No holiday for me. Work isn't a task, it's a lifestyle. It's woven into everything they do. How they eat, how they sleep, how they breathe. They move with purpose. Every choice, every hour, every repetition. It's all part of the mission. They don't wait for a schedule to train. They create the schedule. They don't rely on being told what to do. They already know what needs to be done, and they do it. Let them laugh at your discipline. Let them doubt your path. Say nothing. Keep grinding. Because the louder they get, the sweeter your silence becomes when you prove them wrong without saying a thing. You don't need to reply. You don't need to explain. Let your actions talk. Let your consistency talk. Let your evolution talk. Every move you make in silence is one step closer to the day when your success will echo so loud, the world will have no choice but to listen. Grind in the dark, the spotlight is addictive. It draws people in, makes them crave attention, validation, applause. But the truth is, the real transformation doesn't happen in front of cameras or cheering crowds. It happens in the dark. In silence. In solitude. That's where the grind becomes real. That's where greatness is built. Grinding in the dark means putting in the work when no one's watching, when no one's clapping, when no one even believes in what you're doing. It's waking up early, staying late, pushing through pain, and repeating the process day after day with zero recognition. It's training harder than anyone else, not for praise, but because your standard demands it. In the dark, there are no filters, no stage, just sweat, struggle, and silence. And that silence is powerful, because it forces you to face yourself, no distractions, no audience. Just the raw truth of where you are, and how far you've got to go. That's where the edge is found. That's where champions are made. The grind in the dark doesn't look pretty. It's messy. It's exhausting. It's filled with setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But that's the price. That's the price of becoming undeniable. Most people quit in the dark because there's no applause, no quick reward. But the ones who stay in it, who keep grinding when it's hardest, those are the ones who emerge unstoppable. Grinding in the dark means being comfortable, being overlooked. Being okay with not being celebrated, knowing that you're building something the world doesn't understand. Yet, it's about patience, discipline, faith in your work, and knowing that when your moment comes, you won't need to adjust. You'll already be ready. That's why you can't chase the spotlight. You've got to chase the process. You've got to love the unseen hours, the quiet reps, the lonely nights. Because every drop of sweat you give in the dark adds weight to your performance when the lights come on. Every silent sacrifice becomes the foundation of your strength. Grinding in the dark isn't glamorous. It won't get you followers. It won't get you likes, but it will get you results. And when those results speak, they speak loud. Louder than any words you could ever say. Louder than any post you could make. That's what the grind in the dark gives you. Real power. Earned power. You don't need to tell people what you're doing. You don't need to post every rep, every session, every moment. You just need to do it. Over and over again, until the gap between you and everyone else becomes unbridgeable. That's how dominance is built, quietly, consistently, relentlessly. There's something pure about grinding in the dark. No noise, no expectations, just focus, just growth, just obsession with getting better. And in a world full of noise, that silence becomes your advantage. Because while they talk, you're working. While they flex, you're building. And when it's finally time, you'll be ready to show the world what the dark created. Focus sharpens under pressure. Pressure is where most people break. They feel the weight. They feel the eyes. They freeze, they fumble, they fold. But those who are built different, they rise under pressure. Because the focus doesn't waver, it sharpens. It becomes laser-like. And that's what separates the elite from everyone else. When the stakes are high, everything around you gets louder. The noise increases, the opinions multiply, the distractions come from every direction, but real focus doesn't get pulled. It doesn't get shaken, it locks in. And the more the pressure builds, the tighter the focus gets. That's the zone. That's where the unbreakable live. Pressure isn't the enemy, it's the test. It asks, can you still execute when everything is on the line? Can you stay locked in when the world is watching? Can you perform when failure is staring you in the face? Most people look at pressure and panic. But the focused ones, they see it as opportunity. Opportunity to prove, opportunity to dominate. Focus under pressure comes from preparation. From the reps you've already put in, from the sacrifices no one saw. That's why you train the way you do. That's why you repeat the same drills, the same habits, the same routines. So that when pressure hits, your instincts take over. You don't react, you respond. Calm, composed, ruthless. Focus under pressure is about controlling the moment, slowing the game down when it speeds up, blocking out everything except what matters. The play, the task, the shot, the move. That's it. Nothing else exists. No crowd, no critics, just a mission. The greats aren't distracted by pressure. They're fueled by it. Distractions are loudest when success is near. The lights get brighter. The stakes get higher. Everyone wants your attention. Everyone has something to say. But focus is choosing what to ignore. Focus is staying true to the goal, even when the world tries to pull you in 100 directions. That's where power is. That's where clarity is born. When pressure rises, your focus is either tested or revealed. You either crumble or you lock in. And that locking in, that's a skill. That's a mindset. It's not something you turn on when needed. It's something you live by daily. So when the big moment comes, you don't need to find your focus. You are your focus. You are your focus. Every champion you've ever seen had that look, that presence, that stillness in chaos. That's not luck. That's trained. That's earned through hours of practice, through brutal self-discipline, through mastering the art of focus before the pressure ever arrived. So when pressure did arrive, they didn't flinch. They thrived. Pressure exposes the weak, but it reveals the prepared, and focus is your weapon. The sharper it is, the more unstoppable you become. Don't run from pressure. Embrace it. Let it cut away the noise. Let it strip away the unnecessary. Let it pull your focus tighter, sharper, more locked in than ever before. Because the ones who rise aren't always the most talented. They're the most focused, especially when it matters most. Consistency beats talent. Talent is flashy. It's easy to spot. People admire it. They praise it. But talent alone is nothing without consistency. It's the person who shows up every day, no matter what, who wins in the long run. Because consistency builds momentum. It builds trust in yourself. It builds results that last. Talent can give you a head start, but it can also make you lazy. When you rely on natural ability, you start to believe you don't have to work as hard. You start to cut corners. You start to wait for things to come easy. But the world isn't kind to those who coast on talent. It rewards those who grind every single day. Consistency is what turns practice into mastery. It's what turns effort into excellence. It's the compound interest of improvement. A little bit every day adds up to something huge over time. It's boring, it's invisible. It doesn't come with immediate rewards, but it's unstoppable. When talent runs out of gas, consistency keeps going. When motivation fades, consistency stays. When distractions come, consistency blocks them out. That's why the greatest don't rely on talent alone. They depend on their habits, their discipline, their unwillingness to miss a day. Consistency also builds confidence. When you see yourself improving day by day, you start to believe in your process. You trust your work. You trust your preparation. That trust becomes your foundation. On that foundation, you can handle any challenge. Consistency is a mindset. It's about deciding who you want to be and then acting like it every day. It's about refusing to let excuses, emotions, or setbacks control your effort. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it, because you know that's what separates the average from the elite. People often look for shortcuts, magic moments, or big breakthroughs. But consistency doesn't work that way. And in a world full of distractions, that steadiness becomes your greatest weapon. So don't be fooled by natural talent alone. Don't rest on your gifts. Work to build habits that can outlast talent. Work to be better today than yesterday. Not just sometimes, but every time. That's how legacies are built. That's how champions are made. Fight in the process. The journey to greatness is never smooth. It's filled with obstacles, doubts, and moments when the outcome feels impossible. That's why faith in the process is critical. It means trusting the work you're putting in, even when you don't see immediate results. It means believing that every step forward, no matter how small, is building something bigger. Faith in the process is about patience, it's about understanding that success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, it takes struggle, it takes consistent effort that may go unnoticed, but if you trust the process, you keep moving, even when the path is unclear. Without faith, easy to quit when progress stalls or setbacks hit. You question yourself. You wonder if it's worth it. You look for signs to give up, but faith keeps you anchored. It reminds you why you started. It holds you steady through the storms. Faith in the process also means embracing failure as part of the journey. Failures aren't the opposite of success. They're a vital part of it. They teach you. They refine you. They prepare you. If you trust the process, failures don't stop you. They fuel you. Having faith means you don't need constant validation or proof that you're on the right track. You understand that what you're building isn't always visible in the moment, but it's real. You trust your training, your discipline, your vision. You trust that the work is adding up, even if the results haven't caught up yet. That trust brings peace. It quiets the doubts. It silences the noise of impatience and frustration. When you have faith in the process, you're free to focus on what you can control. Your effort, your attitude, your commitment. Faith also fuels resilience. When the journey gets hard, and it will, that faith keeps you going. It reminds you that obstacles are temporary, that setbacks are lessons, that every day you persist, you're closer to your goal. The greatest successes come from people who believed when others doubted, who kept working when others stopped, who held on to their faith in the process no matter how long or difficult the road. So don't look for quick fixes or easy wins. Don't measure your worth by immediate results. Have faith in the process. Trust your grind. Believe that if you keep showing up, keep working, and keep pushing forward, your moment will come. And when it does, you'll know, not because it was handed to you, but because you earned it, step by step, day by day, with unshakable faith in the process. And no excuses, no distractions, just relentless work. Keep grinding, keep believing, and remember the comeback starts with you. This is Motivate with CR7. Stay hungry, stay focused, and we'll see you at the top.